Hi James, and welcome to another video. Yes, 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 yes. Consistency, 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 consistency. Guys, I was actually thinking about it this morning when I went to the park with Milo, and I was like, I have literally uploaded videos every single week for the past 4 weeks. But anyway, that's not the topic. Also, ghetto. Nonetheless, hi James. If you're new here, hi, I'm Ashasiri, and thank you so much for subscribing, and I really do hope you like it over here. Don't forget to press that subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you are a returning gem, hi mama, and I hope your pulse is still beating, and I hope you are okay. As you can tell by the title of the video, it's gonna be a spicy one. It's gonna be a juicy one. Without further ado, let's get into it. So this is about a guy that I actually don't even speak to anymore, because why should I, you know, like, why should I? But anyway, so this was in like 2020, right? This was in 2020, and I had just moved out of my parents' house, so my freedom was basically starting, right? And there's this guy that, oh my gosh, I found so cute. He is actually cute till this day, but because of what he did, it doesn't make him cute anymore. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, fine, he DMs me. You know how these things go now in life. He DMs me, and you know, like as usual, Mahlasiri also gives in to these criminals. So he DMs me, and you know, I forgot to set my face. Anyway, Mandam DMs me, you know, conversations are flowing, whatever. I'm not sure if this was the first day he DM'd me or when was it, but we weren't actually speaking a lot. Like we weren't speaking that much in the DMs, which is actually a red flag, because Mahlasiri, why would you give yourself to a man that wasn't even texting you weekly consistently? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so I don't know how long we were actually like DMing, but in my mind what I can recall is like I think it was the day he hit me up. I literally went out to go see him.
Oh my goodness!
I went out to go see him. He invited me to, he's a DJ, guys. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. But he's not like well known in the industry, but he is known. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's those DJs that are not like up there, but he's known, you know? So okay, it was a Friday night and I was at home. What was I doing? Absolutely nothing. I had just moved out, and I was honestly just like, what's holding me back? What's holding me back? What is holding me back, you know? So he's like, yo shorty. I was like, yes papi. I was like, yes papi. He's like, do you want to come to my show? Whatever, I'll Uber you, whatever. And I was like, I bet. Mahlasedi, there I go, getting ready in a rush. Did I even take a shower that day? Did I don't even remember if I took a shower, but I know I got ready so quickly. I was so ready for that mandam. Anyway, sharp, I get ready, I let him know when I'm done, right? This is our first time linking after literally like probably 2-3 conversations. That is so disgusting, guys. Please don't do it to yourselves. Genuinely, don't do it. Like, you are a queen, you are a gem, you hold yourself at a pedestal. Like, looking back at that now, like, I let him know like, yo dude, I'm done. Sharp, I request that baby boy, ciao. At that time, I live in Randburg. I think he requested for me, he was in PTA. Pitori Busiwu in an Uber was it mid-COVID? Nah, it was, I think it was just before like COVID was about to hit us, right? So fine, I get namo, I gacha, I gimo Uben. I'm sitting, I'm wearing a black dress. I remember I was wearing a black dress, and I think that was the only thing I was wearing because it was very early in the year and it wasn't cold. And also, like, also, my intention wasn't to sleep over. Do you understand? So I was literally just me and my little black dress going to meet this guy that barely gave me any reason to see him on the first day and whatever. Like, I had no reason to rush out the way I did. You know what I'm saying? Fine. I get to the place. It actually looked so dodgy. It looked so dodgy. Like, now that I look at it now, I'm like, where was I going? Where was I going? I get to the place. I think this was probably like around 9. Guys, what was I doing outside at that time in Pitori? What was I doing? Like, genuinely, let me move a bit. Like, what was I doing in the middle of the night in Pitori, you know? When I got there, I hadn't even like said hi to him or whatever. He was getting ready to play. So, okay, fine, I sit down, me, being very shy, I sit down, I'm on my phone. He finishes playing. I was actually so shocked at the fact that, like, he's actually such a good DJ. You know, he's actually such a good DJ. And piano wasn't booming as much at that time. Oh no, it was. It's just that he's a hip-hop DJ. Woo! Even worse, red flag. But anyway, sharp, I sit down, he's playing, he finishes, but during the time, like, I got there, he was sending me like texts and he was like, oh my gosh, you look so stunning, you look so beautiful, like you look scrumdily yum. And I'm like, oh, thank you thank you so much thank you so much. And he kept telling me like how nervous he was and stuff like that, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm nervous too, whatever. Sharp, when he was done playing, we left. He came to me, we greeted, sharp. I didn't actually even know that we were leaving with one of his friends. Like, I didn't know that his friend was sleeping over at his place. I didn't know his friend was sleeping over at his place. So at that point I was like, okay, if the friend is sleeping over at his place, we're definitely not doing anything tonight. Guys, I don't know why I anticipated in my mind that something was gonna happen that night, but you know, as Wanyana, Musiu, leaving the house at 9 p.m, going to a guy's gig, there is no way you're only going to spend 3 hours with him and come home. Do you know what I'm saying? So anyway, so sharp, we get to his place. It's so cute. Like, it was a loft, you know, so it was at the bottom, it was a couch, kitchenette, and whatever you go upstairs, it's the bed. So fine, we proceed into the night. So he knows the guy I was also talking to I wasn't talking to that guy, I'm not gonna lie. This is also a story for another day, but I wasn't talking to that guy. Was I talking to that guy? I was talking to that guy, but at that point, like, I wasn't sure where things currently stand, you know. So me being me and me being like an honest human being, I tell that guy, I'm like, hey dude, I didn't know, guys, I didn't know. Before you guys say yes, fair, I didn't know that there were boys at that time. I did not know. That was my first time, like, knowing the industry, how industry guys are, how industry guys roll and stuff like that, right? So then, like, me being me and me thinking that this guy actually wants to take me seriously, I tell him that, hey dude, I'm speaking to one of your boys, you know. And he's like, which one? So then I end up telling him, and it doesn't also, like, he doesn't seem phased by it. He's just like, oh, okay. I actually should have known by that time that this is just the pass and go, there's nothing serious here. Your heart is gonna, not that my heart got broken, but like, you're just gonna be played with over here. So then I tell him, does he care? No, he doesn't. Fine, we proceed into the night. So then, dude, one thing led to another. It was good. It was good. Like, me traveling at that time of the night to go to his place, it was worth it. Like, that first day, it was really worth it. It was so awkward also because, keep in mind, his friend was sleeping on the couch downstairs, and I have been told that I'm loud, okay? And I'm just like, as much as I tried to boop, it wasn't booping. you know. I went home the next morning. So at this point, shop, now we're starting to talk consistently. I'm starting to see him more, whatever. Like now it's actually like, now he's actually giving me attention, you know. Sharp, he's giving me attention, you know. We're doing sleepovers, we're doing the deeds, I'm making him booty dessert, booty hair, we're going grocery shopping. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not giving couple goals, but it's like we're spending time together, right? Hi, sharp, whatever. So then I'm thinking, like, I remember there was a time I was at home and I was just thinking, like, Mahlasedi, like, because guys, let me tell you one thing about me. Why is this concealer not concealing? Guys, my intention every time I talk to someone or every time I get to know someone, my intention is always to get into a relationship. Like, I do not have time to test the waters. Okay, maybe now that I'm single and like I've experienced life and I've experienced relationships, now in my current life and in my current state of like, in my current life and like what I've known since like being single and stuff like that, I will definitely get to know someone very slowly, slower. If there's a stop sign, we're stopping, baby. Do you know what I mean? So at that point, sharp, I'm at home and I was really like, I was in my feelings about it. Like, I wasn't like in my feelings about it, but I was in my feelings about it with regards to like I'm spending so much time with this person. And when I say I'm spending time with this person, guys, I get drive up Pitori. Do you understand? Like, I'm driving to Pretoria. I'm driving to Pretoria to spend time with this guy. He's not contributing to my gas. Like, he's not contributing to my gas. Like, sometimes it would be a thing of like, I get to his place and like he's not there, or he's like doing something and I have to like sit and wait for him. I do remember there was a time also, just remember sitting on that couch. He was kind enough to get me food, because guys, let me tell you, I've experienced men who have not fed me who have not fed me, even if I drove literally like 40-45 minutes to come see you and spend time with you. So I started noticing that like, man, I'm actually starting to spend time alone. Like, basically I'm traveling for nothing, and even if I do travel, I'm just traveling to basically get rounds and leave. Like, it's not as jolly as it was in the beginning. Like, whereas now we're no more doing grocery shopping, now we're no more like, now I'm not even making desserts and cooking for you anymore. And like, guys, when I say cooking, I wasn't like, I didn't know, I was just like making like cute desserts, cute little snack. I don't want you guys to think that I was being an entire wife for someone who hasn't wifed me. Like, and he was driving my car. One thing about me, guys, one thing about me, I will immediately, without a doubt, think that you are my man. Like, I will dead as think that like Rajol, even though I'm so jolly, but get on Rajol, I understand that, like, why would drive a kuloyaga? Understand that, like, why would drive a kuloyaga? Like, is it necessary? Is it necessary? We actually never went out in the public like that. Hey, like, we never went to events together. We never, like, it was strictly dibono. It was strictly dibono, you know. So fine, I'm sitting there in my thoughts and I'm just thinking about everything. Like, I'm thinking about why I'm putting myself in these kind of situations. Why am I here? Why am I in Pitori? Do you know what I mean? Fine, I let it slide. And then in the morning, now that I've already marinated in my thoughts, and now I'm kind of getting like a gist of what's actually going on. I don't know why it actually hit me later on that like, this guy doesn't want anything serious. Like, I don't know why it took me so long to realize that this guy doesn't actually like have a relationship is jwalo. But I'm also so glad that eventually like it came to mind and it came to passing, right? Woo! Oh my gosh, this is so messy. Anyway, ciao. So can we backtrack a bit? I just remembered something. Guys, can I tell you guys why I also was I wasn't very convinced. I was just like, I was sold to a certain extent that like this guy could possibly actually really like me was because, guys, you know, Dichomi also really play a huge role in like Mjolo. I'm not gonna lie, especially in the beginning stages where you guys are just getting to know each other. Like, Dichomi actually play a role, because tell me why his friend was basically parading for him. Like, his friend was very much like, yeah, you know, like, yeah, you know, both of them, the one that slept over the night that I met him and the one that we were always with. Also, why the hell was he there? Why was he there? Like 90% of the time, every time I was at this guy's house, that guy was there. Why was he there? Why was he there? But anyway, those two friends were also very much parading the entire thing. Like, oh yeah, no, like, you know, yeah. Even the one that was always like, always there, he was also like, I remember there was a point where he was like, he was telling me deep things about this guy, bruv. Like, it was an entire like heart to heart session. Like, I don't know if it was for me to feel sorry for him or like what was going on. He was basically telling me his childhood like traumas. Like, at that point I was like, I mean, if you're telling me this, then surely as boys you guys speak about things, and you know, maybe he's confessed that like, oh, I'm starting to feel this, babe. Because why are you telling me about his childhood traumas and why he does certain things and why he doesn't do certain things? Do you know what I'm saying? Hi, okay, fine. Okay, fine. This story is actually shorter than I think. I'm just trying to remember details just so that I'm actually done by the time my makeup is done. But anyway, ciao. Sharp, it gets to the point where I was saying, like, now I'm in my feelings about the whole thing, and I'm just like thinking about the entire thing, if it's worth it, like, do I really want to do it, etc, etc, right? Because now I'm also like, this guy told me the night I told him that I'm actually like talking to one of his friends, and I genuinely told him out of like, I don't know why I keep thinking men think the way we do, but genuinely I told him that out of like, just like out of honesty, you know, and out of like, if you want to take me seriously, you need to take me seriously, because baby, there is a queue of men waiting, you know. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Sana, tell me why, like, the reason why he rubbed it off makes so much sense. Ooh. Because tell me why during the time where I saw that things are not looking the same anymore, tell me why he was posting up with this guy I just told him about. I had just highlighted and articulated myself to tell him, like, I just had the decency to tell him that, like, me and this guy are talking, and then you go post up with him. And yeah, it's fair, they're boys, and you know, my chat is like, guys, that was just so shady for me. Like, I'm not even gonna cap, like, that was extremely shady for me. That was so shady for me, guys. Do you know what was going through my mind at that time? It was like, I told you out of like just being a truthful person, and also like, I don't want to make you a pop as much as you're making me a pop. I don't want to make you a pop. Do you know what I mean? So for the fact that like this guy was posted up with this other guy, I was just like, okay. Now I started like slowly detaching. Now guys, I'm in my detaching game. I'm like, now I'm just like, I'm heartful. Now I'm just like, actually like, do you know, at this point I'm genuinely like, so then sharp, I removed myself from the situation. Guys, I forget, I can't multitask here, because what comes after, oh, baking. So then I detached myself from the situation. So at this point I'm not speaking to this guy. Like, I still have his number, but like, I'm just not giving him the time of day anymore. Do you know what I mean? Fine. I start speaking to another guy. Yo guys, the way I was in talking stages in 2020, like, oh, personally. You know, he's also like asking like, how about Sana, like, you know, like, like now he's actually like, now he's acting like he actually cares about me. like now he's dead as like now he's acting like he cares about me and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm not giving him the time of day at all. Speaking to this other guy, he'll tell me why. Literally on Christmas Day, I'll never forget this day in my life, because I also started spending time with this new guy a lot, and I'm just like, you know what, this is a good distraction. This is a good distraction. And also I think at that time I was spending a lot of time with my cousin, so she was also like busy with her own person, you know, so I felt lonely a lot of the time. So I just decided attention. So I gave him attention. Please tell me why on Christmas Day, bro. On Christmas Day, new posts a baby. How? Nini, you know, he posts a baby, and it's a thing of like, I didn't want to question it because, guys, I genuinely feel like if unomtwana, why don't you speak? Why ungangitsheli? Do you know what I mean? And that's where like the whole red flag comes in, because obviously if he's not telling you that he has a child in the beginning, he's not taking you seriously, and he doesn't plan on taking you seriously, right? Guys, I feel like my makeup is gonna come out so nicely, and I'm literally just doing my makeup just for this video and a couple of pictures at home. He posted like, not like just before Christmas Day, like maybe 2-3 days before Christmas Day, he posted a child. Hi, because immediately I'm not gonna think that's your child. Like I'm just gonna think like maybe you're an uncle, maybe like that's your niece, you know what I'm saying? Fine, I let it slide. On Christmas Day, I remember him posting that the child that he had been posting passed away. Now obviously I'm like, damn, like in that moment, guys, so much was going on in my head, because I'm like, huh, he has a child, huh, he didn't tell me, like, do you understand? Like, at all, bruv, at all. So anyway, I'm not gonna let this part sit for long, because child, like, it's not that deep, right? He posted something, and then I asked him, I was like, is that your child? He mized. And then I sent him something. I was like, I don't remember what text message I sent him, and then he told me like, Ejo, I just lost a child. Guys, do you know that moment where like you just start getting heart palpitations, like you're heating up, you're becoming itchy, like you don't know what's stay away from men. Stay away from men. Stay away from men. Because in that moment, guys, I was so bombarded, like I was so shocked. But anyway, this is story time, is not about him. So in that moment, I'm like, ooh, guys, it's on Christmas. Did I not pack my bags? I literally went in the house and I went to go tell my cousin. I was like, bitch, you won't believe. I show her the text messages. She is just as shocked. She is just as shocked, and she's like, what do you want to do, guys? When I said like I was in my parents' house, I like, oh guys, like next I understand what I just did my eyeliner off camera, which I actually really hate, but thank God we're staying indoors, and I actually like how my face is coming out. Like we're leaving my parents' house. My cousin is going to where she's going to. I don't have anyone to go to, because New just broke the news that he has a new kid. I'm not talking to the other one. So fine. In the midst of emotions, driving back to my apartment, I text the one, and I'm like to him, what are you doing? I want to come over, whatever. So he's like, he's not home currently, he's at work, but he left the key. Guys, my makeup looks so good for a day that I'm just at home. Fine, I get there. Obviously I got there, no one's home. Now like obviously you know, boy, it's he comes home, the entire thing is like, it's awkward. Do you know what I mean? Like it's very awkward, because I haven't seen you in the longest time. I haven't seen you in the longest time. And like, cause I'm Tembi, do you know what I mean? I'm not Tembi at all, zero, baby, you know? He's like, he's gonna go get a haircut. And I'm like, okay, babe. So I wasn't, okay, and I'm not the type to like snoop around, you know? Genuinely, like, I don't want, like, I've learned my lesson, so I don't like snoop around when I go to guys' house. But that was like, that was in my snooping era. So I snoop around, I snoop around, I snoop around. Even though it wasn't actually snooping around, I wasn't actually snooping around. Like, on God, I actually genuinely wasn't even snooping around. I wake up and I'm like, let me go brush my teeth. I wake up, I'm like, let me go brush my teeth. Hey, kere. Sana, when I opened that cupboard, Kanji, those things were looking at me. Those lashes, strap-on lashes, were looking at me. They were on a tub. They were on a Vaseline tub. Like whoever that girl is, she planted them in a place where he also wouldn't think about it. Or maybe he just let it slide. So now when I opened that thing and I just saw those lashes, I was just like, I brush my teeth. You know, like, I've noticed that every time I get hurt, I'm so calm. Like, there's absolutely no reason for me to react. Sana, I brush my teeth. I was looking at them. I'm busy there, like, and I'm looking at those lashes. Like, I'm just looking at those lashes. Like, I'm just like, I'm having a stare off with those lashes. And then I finished brushing my teeth. I even picked them up and I looked at them and I put them back. I finished brushing my teeth. I go upstairs. Before I went to go brush my teeth, I wake up and I'm snooping around, obviously. I'm in my snooping era. In one of his bags, like, I don't remember, I think it was a Louis V, it was an LV bag. I think it was an LV bag, and I saw those Clicks pink wipes, and I'm like, oh, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, like, okay. Then I go downstairs and I brush my teeth and I find the whole thing. I sent him a picture of the lashes. Do you know what's the first thing he said? Do I not look gorgeous? Do I not look gorgeous? I don't know why the curls on revive the side. But anyway, guys, I remember after I sent him the picture of, I didn't even send him the picture of the lashes, bro. Did I? Yeah, did I? I think I did send him the picture of the lashes. And then I found some money, and then I took the money and then I sent him the picture, and I was like, oh, and I also took some money to Uber back home. Please tell me why his response was, oh, you went through my things and you took my money. Nothing about the lashes, nothing about the wipes. And I was like, I didn't even say that's the only thing you're worried about. I was just like, yes, I did take your money and I did go through your things. What you gonna do? Guys, I was actually so shocked at his response, I'm not gonna lie, because it's like, out of all things, like, but that's how men are. Like, out of all things, you're really concerned about the fact that I went through your stuff. What? You don't care. All you care about is the fact that I took a mere 200 and something to Uber myself back home. Because what the hell was I going to do in your apartment still after finding lashes? Be for real. Be for real. So, ciao. I never spoke to that guy ever again. The last text message was on my way to the Uber when I said, yes, I took your money. I have not seen this person in person. He still stalks me because I'm mean. But like, I haven't uttered a word to this person in my life. Like, I'm just so grand. Because what in the actual hokey dokey was that? Like, like, it's the fact that I wasn't even shocked. Like, to a certain extent, I wasn't even shocked that, like, oh, kitty lash. I wasn't, because, like, you know when you just know, like, are they taking me for a pop? They are taking me for a pop right now. They are just playing with me. They are just gambling with me. That was literally me, guys. But that is the story of me finding lashes in this guy's house and him clearly not given a fuck. Like, he genuinely didn't care. All he cared about was his 200 and something that I took out of his wallet. Nothing about the wipes, nothing about the lashes. I literally put the lashes on the wipes and I sent him a picture, and then I said, oh, and I also took coins to go back home. Did you think my thick ass was gonna sit there and wait for you to come back and then snatch after I found lashes and wipes? And you know what my thing is? I don't know how these girls were plotting, because clearly they were plotting. You know, the lashes plotted, the wipes plotted, because was it necessary? Was it necessary? I also just felt so disgusted to ever like want to speak to him ever again in my life. Like, you are filthy. You are filthy. You also just go around smashing girls who leave their DNAs all over your place. Guys, one thing about me, I will not leave my things at a guy's house, especially when we're not in a relationship, because they are smashing. They are smashing. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Tapana, the OG that has been through so many situations where I've found things in men's houses. But anyway, guys, this is the final beat. I hope you guys can see. I really like it. Like, I feel like I actually nailed my face for this video and just to stay home and take some pictures. I did curl my hair. I'm not sure if the curls do show, but I did try to curl my hair. But this is the face. This is me. This is Mama Jam. What you mean? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm actually so proud of how I reacted. But anyway, guys, without further ado, this is me. This is my makeup. If you guys would like more story times, more sit down videos, if you guys would like an in-depth makeup video of the products that I use, you know, etc, etc, you guys know how it goes. Let me know so I can serve you guys on a silver platter. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, and commenting. Don't forget, as much as I just said thank you, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share if you would like to, and most importantly, please don't forget to subscribe, because baby, I did say in the other video, if you didn't watch the full video, we are monetized. We are a YouTube partner. We just have 700 now more watch hours to go in order for us to get paid via ads. So please do the most. I absolutely love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to stay blessed. Don't forget to stay prayed up. And don't forget to show gratitude. I absolutely love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah.